Okay, can I start now?
Yes, please do.
Okay, sir. Assalamualaikum to my fellow classmates and sir, and good afternoon. I am Nur Izazi and I am the first presenter of our group. So today we will be presenting on how visual image persuade. So first of all, let's take a look at the difference of image and visual image. Next slide. Okay, so for image, image can be defined as an optical or other representation of real object. And for visual image, visual can be defined as an element of something that depends on sight and contain more info than an image. For example, illustration and graphic. So next. So this is an example of image. So as you can see, there's image of people, animal, and food. Okay, that's good. Next. Okay, for visual image, there is an image of, there's an illustration of arts, illustration of science, which indicates our brain, and graphics. Okay, next slide. So this will show you whether the picture can or not persuade us. First of all, as you can see, the image of a heart holding a no smoking sign. Okay, can you tell me that can this picture actually persuade people to stop smoking? I bet it is hard, right? So for the next image, we can say the 70% of image at Padini RBO. Can this picture manage to grab our attention, or can persuade us to buy more clothes that day? Okay, so let's move on to our real discussion, which is how visual image persuade. Okay, there are three functions of image, and I will briefly explain to you, and my other friends will explain it more detailed. First of all, image represent reality. Messeris 1997 argues on this and say that images are able to represent reality because of their iconic properties. Photographs that resemble what they mean, and we are able to figure out what the image is all about once we take a look at it. First picture, let's take a look at the image of the building. Once we see it, we know that it is an image of Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world. And the next picture shows us situation of flood. And in reality, we are facing the same natural disaster, right? Okay, so next. So next is image serve as proof. So how can we say the image can serve as proof? Okay, as you can see from my left side, the picture of Mira Filzah, the picture can prove to us that we can be as hipster and as beautiful as Mira Filzah once we put on the outfit. And for the right picture, which is Ben Amer and Said Sadiq, this image can prove that men can be as handsome or good looking as them with that hairstyle actually. Okay, so last but not least, the last functions of image is, okay, image as an argumentative claim. So does it mean that we can argue on the image, or we can argue with ourselves upon looking at the image? For example, the picture of new latest design of iPhone, which is iPhone 12. So for me, I may argue that I can't afford this iPhone 12 because it is expensive. So I will go to other brand, which is more cheaper. Okay, so that is how I argue once I look at the image. So I think that's all from me. Okay, move on to our next presenter.
Hello. Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Anis Ala binti Zainuddin. Matric number 051020. I will be presenting on image as representation of reality. Series 1997 argues that image is a representation of something real. He explained that image capture the distinctive features that our brains need to figure out what we are looking at. Next. There are two ways how images represent reality, which are attracting attention and making an emotional appeal. Next. Images attract attention in four ways. Next. The first one is violating reality. We are drawn to image that appears different from the reality. An example, the picture below showing a car on a rocky cliff. You might find it interesting how could a car possibly climb that steep cliff, and you may think that the car must have a powerful engine. Second is image using metaphors. Series 1997 contends that images contain metaphors for what they are supposed to mean. The picture below shows that a bird and some stuff stuck on the actor's face. This situation implied a strong metaphor about internet connection speed. Next. Third, images also attract our attention when they make use of visual parodies. Visual parodies involves using well-known images in new ways. For example, the left image below is the original poster of the US Got Milk famous campaign, and the right image is the parody of it, which is used by a soy milk company to promote their product. Number 4 is direct eye gaze. We tend to look at people who are looking at us. That is why covers of popular magazines love to feature models who are looking at us. When we look back at the magazine, we became attracted to it. Next is making an emotional appeal. There are 4 ways visual images elicit emotions. Next. The first one is camera angle that communicate power and status. Low camera angle makes subject appear powerful. For example, the 3 men in the picture below seems intimidating due to the low camera angle. High camera angle makes subject less powerful. Like in the picture, even the superheroes look powerless when they are being looked down on. Next is level camera angle, which puts the object on an even footing with the audiences. Next. Second is the look of superiority. The look of superiority can be achieved by combining camera angle with other visual elements. The use of facial expressions and artifacts communicate superiority. For example, the model in the picture is wearing gold accessories and stern facial expression. This makes her seem very superior. Third one is identification. Series 1997 state that identification is perhaps the strongest association with the iconic properties of the image. We feel some kind of bond with the image, with the person in the image. Lastly is sexual appearance. Sexual appearance elicits a response from the viewers. Both men and women are attracted to the attractive image of the models. For example, you can see that there are many ads that uses naked models to communicate beauty and high status. That is all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Noakila Nadia binti Salahuddin, and I'm going to present on image as proof. Images serve as proof for a persuasive statement, especially in commercial advertising, courtroom, and political advertising. In commercial advertising, image is used to demonstrate products. When audience members see this demonstration, they will feel persuaded. For example, looking how good a new sofa looks in an advertisement assures us that it will look just as good in our house. So thus, when they see a model wearing a particular brand of clothing, we will think that we will look as good as them. Next, in the courtroom, image act as a powerful forms of proof for the jury, especially crime scenes and animations of accident. This help the jury in the courtroom. Next, image can also be deceiving. How photograph can deceive us? By first, staging, selectivity, editing, and manipulating. The first step is staging. Staging involves planning a visual image so that it appears spontaneous. For example, persuaders always stage image for the audience by posing a homeless person wearing a baggy cloth and holding a plastic food in a restaurant commercial. Actually, they are forced to act in a certain way or say something that the other participant would find controversial. And many reality shows is staged to promote a conflict or for higher ratings. Next, editing. Editing is to make them appear more persuasive. Actually, nearly every commercial in television, motion picture, or television show is edited, but the persuasive effects are most pronounced in political act. By using only the good side of something they said previously or what an opponent said about them. And using black and white image have a higher persuasive effect than the color image. Next, manipulating. The photographer may delete or enhance certain parts of a photograph for aesthetic reason. For example, editors often dilate the pupils of models to make them appear sexually aroused, which creates emotional appeal. Mazzari's 1997. And nowadays, electronic manipulation is commonly used to enhance the beauty of supermodels. And we also use filter to look beautiful. And last but not least, selectivity. Photographs are always selective representations of reality. They always include some details and leave out others. They are not true representations of real situation. For example, when we see a footage of news of a speech made by political candidate, it seems that candidate was speaking to a capacity crowd of waving and cheering supporters, but they were not. The cameras are always positioned to give the impression of a large crowd. Okay, that's all from me. I'm going to pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi everyone and to Sir Hisham. So my name is Anis Shamimi binti Muhammad Alojik 050977 and I am the last presenter for this last topic. So the last point is image can be as argumentative claim. Next. First, we have to know what is argumentative claim. Argumentative claim is usually a main idea, often called a claim or thesis statement, backed up with evidence that supports the idea. So basically, when you want to persuade people, you must have a stand, and you must support your stand with evidence. Okay, next. Okay, what is visual arguments? Visual arguments, they use images to engage viewers and persuade them to accept a particular idea or point of view. Meaning to say, instead of words, they use image to speak to audience. Next. Okay, how they can function as words for persuaders. Next. According to Masri's 1997, images can say things that words cannot. They do so because of the meanings that our culture has associated with particular images. Next. For example, we as a Malaysian, if we see this one Malaysia logo, it means harmony and unity, but for a foreigner or non-Malaysian, they don't know that one Malaysia is symbolize harmony and unity. So they think that, oh, it's just a number one and it's some of kind of flag in it. Next. This happened because different culture have different meaning for the same image. So we can see, for example, this image of a white girl, American. This picture is quite offended because these hand gestures means that you want to say you are a loser. But if you use this image in China, it doesn't offend people because it just means number 8. Okay, another famous example is a picture of a rainbow, because we know a rainbow is very beautiful, right? It symbolizes a new beginning, hopes, and fulfillment of a dream. But in today's society, we can see through social media like Twitter or Instagram, this kind of picture, or we say that rainbow emoji, it is actually describe the LGBT rights. So it symbolizes the LGBT. That's why when we want to use image, we have to be careful so that people don't get misunderstood. Next. Can also can be state a controversial claim because some words we cannot use to explain some controversial claims, so we use image instead. Next. For example, using luxury advertisements so that they can achieve social status, so they can persuade people to buy something. Some persuaders may seek to appeal to an audience member's class to achieve social status. Much luxury merchandise is aimed at society's upper classes, such as like Gucci, Prada. So, conspicuous consumption and conspicuous leisure can be used to communicate social status. Persuaders are reluctant, however, to appeal directly to these values. Instead, they let images speak for them. Okay, let's look at the example of conspicuous consumption and conspicuous leisure. Next. Conspicuous consumption is actually the practice of purchasing goods or services to publicly display wealth rather than to cover basic needs. So it's like a flexing. You know, flex is example. You buy designer clothes, expensive jewelry, and luxury cars. So this is a waste of goods. While conspicuous leisure is engaged in for the sake of displaying and attaining social status. The concept comprises those forms of leisure that seems to be fully motivated by social factors. For example, taking long vacations to exotic places and bringing souvenirs back. So this kind of practice is a waste of time and effort. Next. According to Marshall 1999, in past generations, political cartoons have triggered revolutions, toppled political machines, and turned public opinion upside down. These show how powerful political cartoons can be. Next. So they use political cartoons to express opinions. Political cartoon is basically a graphic with caricatures of public figures expressing the artist's opinion. They typically combine artistic skill, hyperbole and satire in order to question authority and draw attention to corruption, political violence, and other social ills. So this is a way for them to express their idea using political cartoon. Next. These are examples of political and social issues that we can find in political cartoons. So the first picture is, you know who he is, right? He is Donald Trump, which is a former president of US. So this picture is actually sarcastic because the cartoonists want to express the idea that they are against Donald Trump. While the second picture shows that the cartoonists want to express about the equal justice because we know that nowadays black people were being discriminated for a long time, and this issue is a very famous and hot issue until today. So this kind of political and social issue that we can do in political cartoon. Okay, next. Okay, that's all for our presentation. So wake up everyone. Are you guys with us? I hope you are listening to our presentation. So do you guys have any questions? Kila, can you open the slides again?
No.
Okay, so if you don't have any question, I have a simple question for you. So you can see this is a very interesting slide. So can you spot any kind of methods or style that we use in this slide that can deceive you? Or maybe Akila can answer the question in the chat box.
You guys put a lot of visual image.
Oh, thank you for answering.
I see there's a question in the chat box from Alicia.
Yes. Okay, why the black and white color is more persuasive than other colors? Akila, can you answer that?
You know, it's like retro style. We're going macam oh um macam mana? No comment. I'll get back to you later, okay?
I think in my opinion, why black and white color is more persuasive because it shows the contrast of white color and black color. So it shows a strong effect to persuade people, I think.
Thank you, Shamimi.
Okay, moving back to this slide is actually if you can see this sleeping girl is this picture is actually using a filter using the electronic manipulation. So this is kind of manipulating us because we can see that yes, that she used filter. Okay, that's the
Yes,
answer.
IG filter.
Because I know that most of us using filter in Instagram, right?
To look brighter.
Yes.
So no question, guys.
Any more question because we are running out
Mimi,
of
I think it's better. Yeah. Mimi, why don't you just ask your questions that you prepared?
Oh, that's the question, sir.
Only one. Only
Yes,
one. Oh,
Only one.
Let me
anything
ask.
from you guys?
okay.
Let me ask Amira. Amira, where is Amira Shafika? I want to ask you a question.
Hello. Okay, proceed.
Akila, can you open my slide?
Okay.
The picture of heart, no smoking too.
All right. Oh, buat tak?
Itu.
Okay, nah. Oh, buat tak?
Nampak
Okay.
okay, Amira. Yes, this slide. Amira?
Yeah. Yes.
Amira, the picture of we can sail and the image of the red bullet, which one persuade you? Will you go for BTS or buying a lot of clothes? Oh, without any hesitation?
Yes.
Okay, sir, I just want to ask that question.
Okay, ask the reason why.
Why, Amira? Why?
Why, Amira? Why?
Because it's my interest. I am interested in BTS more than the other one.
Oh, okay, Amira.
Okay.
Thank you for answering me.
Thank you for asking.
Okay, so in that question just now, I think it's not due to the picture, right? It's due to the fact that he likes BTS.
Interest.
Okay, so even if the BTS doesn't look nice and all in black and white, she would still go for it, right?
Yes.
Yes.
However, okay,
Okay.
let's look at another picture. Okay, can we go up?
This one.
Yeah, this one. So, which one is more appealing, do you think?
This
Let's
one.
just-
Oh, Namdosan.
This
The
blue
picture of
t-shirt, guys.
Okay. Why not the one wearing white? Or the
it's
one below?
mine, sir. Blue is
Because his
Akila.
smile.
Because of the smile?
Yes. He is so charming, sir. You should watch the drama.
So, okay, all these are these all the same people or different?
No.
Different.
Different, sir.
Different.
This one and this one is the same.
Aha. Okay. Okay. Let's look at the one who are the same. One is wearing a white T-shirt, and the one below is wearing another shirt, right? Collared shirt.
Yes.
Which one is more appealing and more persuasive?
White,
This-
sir, white.
This one.
The white one.
Yes.
Why? Why not the one wearing the nice collared shirt?
He look like a village person. But
Okay.
he looks so handsome in white.
Yes, in white.
How about Mimi? Mimi,
Team is-
are you a fan of a Korean pop idol?
Yes,
Yes,
but
of
not to
course.
this guy. But for me, I think the man in the white is more appealing than
Appealing, right? Then the blue one.
the thing in the same picture, because sometimes minimalist like wearing a white shirt can be more attractive for me lah,
Yes.
my opinion.
Okay. I would like to add, maybe for me, yeah, I think I prefer the one in white because he's
Oh.
sitting casually.
Yes.
Oh.
Casually.
Taste.
So the positioning is also important, whereas the one below is more like in a formal situation. But although he's wearing informal,
Yeah.
yeah, but when you wear a t-shirt and when you a collared shirt, there's a difference, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So maybe the one when he's sitting wearing the white t-shirt, you want to depict a situation whereby he's relaxing, having a good time, something like that. Okay. So yeah, different people have different tastes, different opinions, but as we can see, there are general things that you mentioned all along your presentations, right?
Yes.
And okay, one thing about where's the one on sexual appeal? Can you show the one on sexual appeal?
Yes.
Anissa.
Okay. Oh, okay. The other group, they showed a picture of three ladies or models in front of a car, a racing car. Have you seen this kind of a picture before? A beautiful model in front of a car.
Yes.
When people want to sell cars. All right. So when you show a picture like that, are you really trying to highlight the car or the person?
Both.
Both? Both. Okay.
Both.
But actually, the company wants to sell the car, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So instead, logically speaking, we should highlight the beauty of the car rather than ladies,
The
right?
model.
Ladies.
The model. So this comes under sexual appeal, whereby perhaps they want to attract the attention first. For, let's say, men, they will look at the beautiful models first, and then they will go to the car. So this is, I think, very common. But you, all the presenters are females. What do you think about this? Is it good, bad, or what's your opinion?
For the bad, because
Yes.
using women to attract men's attention.
In addition, they wearing not so
Proper.
what you can say proper clothes, right, sir?
Okay, so but okay, the main message was to get your attention. Did they get the attention of the audience?
Yes.
Get.
Successfully.
But do you think by getting that attention, they will also sell cars?
No.
No.
Because if let's say if they buy a car then get a free girl, I think that will be then they will buy the car. But it's not
Buy
that.
one free one.
Okay, but I think, and we also now have advertisements of cars which really focus on the car.
Yes.
And you look at the the shape of the car, the engine, everything. So I think, I don't know, for the persuaded, they should focus more on the item rather than other secondary things. All right.
Marketing strategies.
Yes. But just one of the strategies as mentioned, right? There were 4 strategies. Am I right? Can you look at the first slide?
First slide.
Are there 4? Is it 4?
Mana?
Function 3 only.
Where is that?
Image. One more.
One more. Right.
Image as an argument, image as a proof, and image as
Present reality.
reality. Okay. All right, there's a lot more to be discussed, yeah, but it's a very short time.
Yes.
And we're running out of time, actually. Okay. So thank you, everyone, for your presentation.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir,
Alright.
and thank you,
Thank you
everyone.
too, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right, and thank you for the audience for participating too. Okay, have a nice day, everyone.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You too.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. Goodbye.
Waalaikumsalam.
Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir.